Hello, kindergarten and first grade. We're going to do a video today for Bible. And the first thing we're going to start talking about this week is hope. Now, we want to really fix in our brains what we mean when we're talking about hope. So we're going to play a little game for that. You're going to need to get something from your package of materials for this week. Kindergartners, you should have 3 towers of cubes like this. So you should have 12 cubes. And first graders, you should have a bag with 10 of these little squares in them. So you're going to need to get 2 things, either your cubes or your squares, and then something you could toss them into or on. So maybe a bowl that you could toss it into, or a basket, or a pillow that you could toss it on top of. Now, check with your mom or dad or whatever grown-up you're with to make sure that they're okay with the bowl or basket or the thing that you're using to toss them to. But go ahead, pause the video, and go get those materials and bring them back so that we can play this little game. Think about hope. All right, boys and girls, now take either your cubes or your squares. Think, how many of them do you hope will land in your bowl or your basket or your pillow? Go ahead, make that number in your brain. How many of them do you hope will go there? And then go ahead, pause the video and play the game. Actually, take them and gently toss them in to the basket or the bowl or the pillow. All right, so when we have something we hope for, sometimes it turns out that way, and sometimes it doesn't. So we're going to pause here in just a minute, and we're going to make a list of things that we hope for. Go ahead and put this in your encounter journals, and this is what you're going to send a picture to me. Now, first graders, if we can meet face-to-face tomorrow, I'm going to have you show me in your encounter journal when we're on camera tomorrow. But if that doesn't work out, take a picture and send it to me of your list of things you hope for. Now, when you make this list of things you hope for, of course, kindergartners, you know that if you can't write all the words, you can just draw the pictures, or you can write down as many letters as you can think of when you stretch out that word and you make the sound slowly in your mind, or maybe it's a sight word that you just know in a snap and you can write it down. So make a list. You should come up with at least 4 things that you hope for. So go ahead, pause the video again, find your encounter journal. It's there in all the things that got picked up from school yesterday. Remember, your encounter journal is the blue one. Find the next empty page and put on there a list of at least 4 things you hope for. You might be able to come up with like 15 of them. See what you can come up with that you hope for. All right, boys and girls, here's my list. I only have 3 things on my list. You should have at least 4, but here's an example to get started, because now we're going to do something else with this list. The next thing we're going to do is go through our list and say, do we think it's going to happen or not happen? So here, see, I've tried to do some drawings and then also write the words. So here, this is my trying to draw someone who's sick in bed. And so what I hope is actually not get sick. Here I am with a great big huge bowl of ice cream. Now, I can't eat lots of ice cream anymore. So if I eat lots and lots of ice cream, I get sick. It hurts. I get a sore throat and I don't feel very good. And then the other one, I know it's supposed to get a little colder this week, and I would love to make a fire in the fireplace. I like having fires in my fireplace. So now I want to look at these and see, do I think they're going to happen or not happen? Well, this one here, I think this is pretty likely to happen, because I have 3 boys at home who really like building fires, and it's supposed to be a little chilly one day later this week, so I'm going to put a Y for yes. I do think that will probably happen. Now up here, be able to eat a great big bowl of ice cream and not get sick, I'm going to put an N for no, because I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. I always get sick when I eat ice cream. Of course I'm going to get sick when I eat ice cream. And then here, for us not to get sick, well, we know there's lots of scary sick going around right now. And I actually don't know whether or not that's going to work out. I'm really going to push myself to get yeses and nos on these, not just all question marks, but this is one that I just don't know. You know, I hope, but I really have no way of knowing for sure. So on this one, I am going to put a question mark. So, boys and girls, you're going to draw your picture or write your words or both, and then go through and mark yes or no, or if you really can't figure it out, go ahead and put a question mark. for whether you think what you hope for is likely to happen or not. So boys and girls, that's what you should send me, is a picture of your list with yes, no, or question mark on it. Now, tomorrow, we're going to keep talking some about hope, but we're going to add into this a promise. What's the difference between what we just hope for and what someone really promises us? So go ahead and get this done, put it in your encounter journal, get a picture of it taken and sent to me. I will see you guys with more Bible tomorrow.